Hi, everybody. I'm Debbie, the owner of Qigong with Debbie. I integrate yoga, Qigong, and Tai Chi into my practice. My population that I typically teach to is 55 and older. And I mean, anybody can do this, but I specifically find that this age group of 55 and older, is just a wonderful practice for what our body needs at this time in our life. I've been today I was going to show you some more of Tai Chi. I've been showing how to do a beginning practice of Tai Chi using the form. It's an 18 form practice called Shibashi. I have found it to be the easiest form to learn and to get results quickly. Some of the Tai Chi movements are a little more difficult to get. And I find most people, they want to feel something right away. So this is why I like to use this particular one. Now I'm breaking this practice down. Since it's 18 forms, it's a lot to explain in one video. So I just did one last week that you can refer to. I'll link it to this video that you can review, a little bit more explanation of why I'm teaching this one. And I did 5 forms on the first one. I'm going to do 4 forms today. And then you can kind of pick and choose. I always tell people, maybe you just want to stay with 4 forms at a time and do them for a while until you kind of get it. And then as we progress every week, I'll keep adding the 4 forms till we come to 18, and then I'll show you the whole thing. But so we'll get started with these next 4 forms that I wanted to show you today, and that you can practice, and also try to review my first one because it's a little bit more explaining of what this practice is all about. So come to standing. Now you can do this. What I love about these practices, you don't need any equipment. You can do this anywhere, anytime. That you have time to do it. You want to make sure you've got some space here. I like to do my practice in bare feet, but a soft sneaker is also wonderful to use. You don't want a real clunky sneaker. Sometimes it gets in the way from moving. So the four forms I'm going to show you today is separating the chi ball, throwing the chi ball, moving the chi towards the moon and moving the chi to the sun. And then the next one is push palm, twist waist. Now these 4 movements are moving your body in many different directions. So I always tell people the best thing that you can do for your body, especially as you're aging, is to make sure you're moving your body in many different directions. We get too stuck in our patterns and you're not getting the full rotation of your body, which is really important, especially because we start to get stiff. So if you're a big walker, fabulous. If you run, fabulous. If you play tennis, fabulous. If you swim, fabulous. But if you're doing it all the time and you're not doing other kinds of movements, then the body just comes into this pattern and then the rest of the body goes dormant. We don't want that to happen. That's why I love Tai Chi, because Tai Chi is moving it in many different directions, up, down, side to side. The whole body is moving softly, smoothly. Qigong, similar. Qigong is a way to activate your body. It gets the body loose. It gets the body ready for a Tai Chi movement. I'm just going to do a little warm up before we come into the next 4 forms, just to kind of get our body waking up. So I do shaking all the time. This is a really quick way to get some circulation going, to get some of the knots out of your chi hose for the flow. Tai Chi is more of a flow movement. If your body's stiff, the body's tight, if the body's in pain, it's really going to be hard to move it in a flow. So these little practices of the Qigong start to get your blood going, start to get your fluids going, also releases tension. It does a lot. So a simple little shake out of your body. And you can, really activate it even more if you want to jump up and down on your heels. Now, as I explained in the first video, Tai Chi is a full body movement. It starts with the feet, directed by the waist, and expressed through the arms. So I'm always talking about feet, waist, and arms, because that's the whole motion of the form. It's always feet, waist, and arms. The whole body is moving in a flow. The first video really explains this, of how to get to the flow. So I really encourage you to watch that. But today I'm going to show you the second part, the next 4 forms of this 18 form practice. We'll do a little bit each week, and then at the end of the 18 forms, then I'll show you the whole thing. In the meantime, do something that you like and do it every day. If you just want to take one thing from the forms, just do that every day until you really like it and your body really gets familiar with it. Now, even shaking, this is not really part of Tai Chi. It's the precursor to getting to the Tai Chi flow. Just do the shaking then. If that's what you like, just do the shaking and maybe start there and then stop. Hopefully you feel some energy arriving, especially in the palms of the hands. So we're going to start with these next 4 flows. This is the Chi ball. This is the energy between the palms of your hands. You're going to take this ball, one arm is going to come back and one arm comes forward. So now you're separating the ball. You bring the ball back into your center. You separate the ball. You bring it back to center. Just wanted to make sure I had my microphone on, sorry. You bring it back to center. Inhale, separate the Chi ball. Bring it back to center. So this is all you're doing. You're just moving one arm back, one arm forward, and then you come back to center. Separating the Chi ball. Keeping those knees bent. Remember, it's feet, waist, and arms. 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 Don't worry about the breath yet. We'll get into that. First, feel the form. Get the form going. Feet, waist, and arms. Feet, waist, and arms. Feet, waist, and arms. Feet, waist, and arms. So you're just taking this Chi ball, you're separating the Chi ball. This helps to stretch your body. It's getting some circulation going. You're moving your body in different directions. So that's the first one. The next one is step one leg out to the side, arms come out to the side. You're going to take that right arm behind you, the left arm crosses over. You come back to center and then you switch arms. So this is called throwing the ball. Throwing the ball. Feet, waist, and arms. Feet, waist, and arms. Feet, waist, and arms. So again, we're moving the whole body. The legs are moving. The waist is moving. The arms are moving. This is called throwing the Chi ball. We're going in a little bit of a different direction. It's kind of like learning a dance. Feet, waist, and arms. Feet, waist, and arms. And now we're going to go all the way over to the right and lift both arms up to the moon. We come back to center, switch it over to the other side to the sun. Feet, waist, and arms. 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 The next one is push palm, twist waist. So your right palm is faced up. The left palm is facing towards the right. So we're pushing the palm to twist the waist. So now we've got a twisting motion here. Back to center, switch. Push the palm to twist the waist. Back to center. Push the palm and twist the waist. Back to center. Push the palm to twist the waist. Back to center. Push the palm to twist the waist. And then back to center. Push the palms to twist the waist. Back to center. We'll try this again. Legs come together, soft knees, Chi ball between your hands. Open up, separate, and then return to center. Open up the ball and come back to center. Open up the ball, come back to center. Open up the ball, come back to center. Step one leg out, throwing the ball, back to center. 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 Over to the right, both arms come up. Back to center. Over to the other side, arms come up. Back to center. Over to the other side. Back to center. Over to the other side. Back to center. Feet, waist, and arms. feet, waist, and arms. Feet, waist, and arms. Feet, waist, and arms. Bring that leg back in. Push palm, twist waist. Push palm, twist waist. Back to center. Push palm, twist waist. Push palm, twist waist. Push palm, twist waist. Push palm, twist waist. Back to center. Chi ball. Separate the ball. Back to center. Separate the ball. Back to center. Throw the ball. Back to center. Throw the ball. Back to center. Throw the ball. Back to center. Over to the right. Back to center. Over to the left. Back to center. Over to the right. Back to center. Over to the left. Back to center. Legs come back in. Push palm. Twist waist. Back to center. 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 Chi ball. Separate. Return. Separate. Return. Separate. Return. Separate. Return. Step one leg out. Throw the ball. Back to center. 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 Look to the right. Back to center. Look to the left. Back to center. Look to the right. Back to center. Look to the left. Back to center. Push palm. Twist waist. Push palm. Twist waist. Push palm. Twist waist. Push palm. Twist waist. Back to center. I'll do it again without instruction. If you just want to watch or work with me or move with me. The breath will come. For now, we're just getting the movement, feeling it in your body. Separate the legs, throw the ball. Right side, left. Push the palm. One more time. Center ball, separate. Throw the ball. Look to the right, left, right, left. Push palm. And just notice how you feel. Is there any kind of switch up in your body and how you feel? where you're able to gather the energy, lift up the energy from the earth and the sun, and then just move it through you. So that's what that's about. It's about gathering the energy and then moving it through these forms. And then it becomes a very relaxing kind of practice. So that's the second part of this 18 form of Shibashi. Give it a go. Start with one that you loved. Maybe you loved throwing the ball. Get into that maybe a little bit more. And then you could start finding your breath. We'll work on the breath and the movement. But for now, just kind of find that very soft feeling. And you'll notice it even in your fingers, like just relaxing the hands. Instead of being stiff, we're relaxing everything. And that's the practice in of itself, taking the stiffness out of your body and letting it flow. Let it be smooth. And it's going to make a big difference in how your entire body feels. It's also going to make a big difference on how you mentally feel. I hope this helps. Give it a go. Thank you for trying. And I'll have the next 4 forms next week. Namaste to all of you. Hope to see you soon. Be well, everyone.